Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife finally reply Simon Ekpa. Cause wetin happen o, he talk say he go bring out him son wey be 88, set a debate with am with the prime minister Biafra government in exile. My people, we don read o. Now I come say this one dey happen for here. You need to watch this video, but please, before you watch this video that I'm going to play you now, go and follow that my new channel, very very important. And after following the channel, come back and watch the video from beginning to end and see wetin happen for this video. I don't want to talk too much. I want you to watch it before we come back. Come continue. Get wetin you want to talk for this video. Watch out.
What's going on in the east now? My brother-in-law, someone working for him, was coming with a worker, Ejide Hanozo, in Imo State. One year was another Abaji, Nnamdi Kanu, sorry. It's I think on this side. Iwonya was in a gave no only bunka when I go on Baji only was no Babo Donya was a Babo Doni, but only Baji Yoko. You know? So keep that aside as well. Some people have a kidnap on her. They kidnap these people and then they ask for or request for ransom. Now, where does the exchange take place? The back of the military checkpoint or police checkpoint. Also hold that. Now, that should align you or allude that to what Abacha once said, that any insurgents that lasted for 48 hours, take it to the bank, Aka government in there. I've always said that, even before I became aware of Abacha's statement, I have always known that I said to myself that any location, any environment, the people come together. So we're forming vigilantes. Such thing can never happen in our village. Go around there. Go and make your survey. Such thing will never happen. Any environment, the police force or whoever said there will be no crime here, go and check it. There will be no crime. Why can't you go to Asarok and make kidnap on that around that DSS connecting to the why can't you go and make kidnap? Never make kidnap now. So the kidnapping stuff going on in the east, these criminals are working with some politicians, government in there, which will then take me to the leader of these kidnappers, these terrorists, yeah? This little imbecile, Nona Finland. For years, he has managed to call my name. After I'm that boy, Toyo for myself. But let's leave respect. Let's leave age by the side. He has managed to call upon Nnamdi Kanu. You said Nnamdi Kanu is you are his disciple. You are the Kanu disciple. You insult his wife. You insult his child. You insult his family. You insult his structure. IPOB. Now let me address him. For years, I've just alluded or connected or just talk about their nonsense, automatic stupidity that they're into. And that was not enough. In fact, it was enough for me because he's a child. He's a little child to me. Now he behaves like a little child in our side. You know these naughty children now, but if you knew such children in the village, Mazi, you know, growing up, and they were naughty children then. So this person, when you're having a shower or whatever, somebody calls and says, "Well, you know what I heard you in Kalkuru? Oh, see, I'm coming now." He will jump out and come and talk and speak rubbish. Number one, he's not comprehensive enough. He's not comprehensive, one. And I managed to connect that to Trisomy 21. Mazi, I want people to check what Trisomy 21 is. T for Tango, R for Romeo, I for India, S for Sierra, O for Oscar, M for Mama, Y for Yankee, 21, number 21. Now, that is a genetic disorder. if you look at this little boy, that disorder, and that makes him behave like, what is that disorder? Is a portion, is a third chromosome 21. When it happens to a person, that person will have a moderate intellectual disability, growth retardation, and some characteristic facial features. So if you look at this boy in Finland, you will see that he escaped that disorder. Now, with all due respect to trisomy 21, because in this country, Mazi, if you go to the supermarket, you will see them working there. If you go to a bank, you will see them there. They're doing one thing or another. You go to them, the council, you will see them doing some jobs, doing something, pushing some stuff. Why is that the case? Because they have been trained. In this country, Ananya has special care.
Yeah, they have a special school.
Thank you.
Even though it's a form of learning difficulty, but they have been so well trained and mannered that is almost concealed, and their characters sometimes can be very, very, impeccable.
Thank
I
you.
just want to add to what you said. The buffon in Finland is an intellectual dwarf. He's got nothing to offer. Absolutely.
They're not really, but that patient's features. So if you look at this boy in Finland, you would see that is his facial features. So he escaped by 25%. Now, to analyze that is why I don't pay him no attention. But I will come to him I will round up in a short minute. Because of that, because he escaped, had he had trisomy 21, with all due respect to the trisomy 21 children, they are sensible. How am I here now? Just like as you have confirmed, they are trained, so they behave like human beings. They are okay. They're fitting into the society and behave civilized. So because Onyanka escaped from the disorder, so he was not given that special care.
He couldn't have gotten it from the zoo where he escaped from. As the animal he is, we know how. I for one know how he ran away from the zoo.
So he's running around all over the place. Number one, he's working for the zoo government. This is the first time I'm calling Nigeria a zoo. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't throw names.
No apologies.
He's working for the Nigerian government. So his sense is number two. My husband, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for those of you who are deaf, where is that boy from? And now that should tell you that boy has only maybe he's affiliated through his mother's lineage to Ebony. Take it to the bank. Keeping all of that aside, he's running around like a little child that is not a trained.
Nobody knows his village or hometown.
Before you know he's insulting Nnamdi.
Yes, Lolo, you're very correct. When we come on Radio Biafra, we introduce ourselves and say the village or town where we come from and the province in Biafra land. This before has no identity.
So
no originality.
Yes. So he just appeared from wherever he appeared from, having this disorder that can allow him to reason like a human being. And he's bringing you Biafra. Yes? He's bringing you Biafra. Now,
maybe he's the cousin of Tinubu too, because Tinubu has similar identity crisis.
Thank you. So now you're fighting from Nnamdi Kanu, yes. You could be fighting that in your family, like in family squabbles, where you're having issues, and then maybe one of the family, the other family, your opponent, comes and takes your father away. You go to their house to rain fire and brimstone, isn't it? Would you fight your siblings or you begin to burn it down because somebody came and took your father? Mazi, is that what you would do?
That is the height of criminality, the height of impunity, and the height of wickedness.
And foolishness. So it shows that you're not a member of that family. Yes? Because you would want to protect that home and go and fight for the release of your father, to recover your father from wherever he's held. Yes? So That is me answering that part. Now, on the part of the intellectual disability and the stupidity and creating nuisance on social media, I and IPOB, we and Nnamdi Kanu and his family, we are fighting the government. We are busy, and I, for one, there's another little rascal lady that likes to call my name. There's nonsense going on now that Nnamdi Kanu, Nigerian government wants to release him to come and destroy what somebody. It's a psychiatric hospital to examine that. The nonsense that shoots out from their mouth. You wonder, is this a onya? So if Nnamdi Kanu is released today, he's coming to destroy. What is that monkey? What is he doing? He's not doing anything. He's causing kidnapping. He's the leader of kidnappers and terrorists in Biafra land. He is destroying Ali Igbo. And that I will go after him.
He said.
That is now conclude on our attention since I want his mates. Number one guy here. That's 1, 2. Away time. So we are busy resisting government. We are resisting the US government. Where UK government is busy playing pepper tiger and playing like they don't know what they're doing. Meanwhile, they're doing a lot to us, and we are fighting on that front. You think it's by going to war? What can you sustain war with? You can't. So we go with our brains. We find the loopholes and we present it. Biafra will come, and then Nnamdi Kanu will be released, and all the people who are held in illegal detention and unknown places by the Nigerian terrorist government, they will be released. That is how we will go about it. So I am busy and burdened by the weight of our people. And I cry to God every night to please help us, that our people will not perish, that they be protected and guided by Okike and the universe. So I've been busy now on all fronts to make sure that our people are protected and resisting governments, because Hanetiaka in our lives in a lot of places, and I try to resist. So I've been busy with meetings and the government and resisting evil, both spiritually, politically, and otherwise. Therefore, I do not have the time to respond to him. Neither does Nnamdi Kanu's family, all of us. We don't have the time to respond to him. Now, having said that, this is when I'm get responded to him. We haven't that we came to respond to him because that is his age. He's like an 8-year-old naughty child. And then that became little children into place. He puts them in order. If you misbehave, you put them in order. So to prove to you that Onya is not intellectually able, I will present Nnamdi Kanu's family will present Nnamdi Kanu to them, to him and his minions, his fellow imbeciles, yes, with their unactivated frontal lobe, because they're all criminals anyway. So Nnamdi Kanu will have a challenge. So I have a full-blown broadcast on the 22nd of September. So between now and then, he should face the challenge. Yet Nnamdi became barrier now because Nnamdi has time. Nnamdi became very busy. So they can have a challenge on subject whatsoever. He's a Biafra leader or exile government. Because
Prime Minister.
As far as I'm concerned, exile government, I went 3 in diaspora. I went 1 in America. When the last person that they marched. There were 2 before him, I believe. So he's the prime minister. So IPOB is setting a challenge between the prime minister of exile in government, mad people, and then
crime minister.
Yes, prime minister.
Somebody went and
so they will take the prime minister, Mazi.
Yeah.
You have to be knowledgeable in a lot of areas, isn't it? So you debate politically with your opponent. So now we don't have time. So Nnamdi has all the time in the world. So they can debate. Nnamdi, what is 15 times 7?
105.
105. So if
I bet you before and after that in 10 seconds. And then
Good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans, wherever you are.
Can just get the answer in less than 1.2 seconds.
So what is, if you turn 105 into time, what is that? If you put it into time.
Which amount of time?
Which amount of time? What amount of time would that give you? Not in days, because I know that will go into days.
Minutes?
Yeah, minutes. How many minutes would that give you?
Well, 1 hour and 45 minutes.
1 hour 45 minutes. Thank you, Nabikem. You can go back to your room now. Thank you so much,
Nabikem. You will soon have a classmate that you will teach.
Yeah. So let's try to have 1 hour 45 minutes challenge within Nabikem on 7 subjects. Now he's intelligent, yeah. So the competition or challenge would be based on 1, economics, 2, politics, 3, history, yes, of countries. Now 4, geography. You need to know the country you want to work with, your allies, yeah. You need to know about them. So 4, geography, yes. 5, what is 5 now? What is 5 now? So you have reasoning. What's this reasoning thing? Qualitative and quantitative analysis.
Yeah.
So that is 6. Yes. And 5 is qualitative analysis. 6 is quantitative analysis.
History, he doesn't know.
Okay. I think I've called history, Mazi.
Okay.
So yeah. So economics, politics, history, geography, qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis. These are verbal. They're under verbal reasoning, isn't it? So
as well, add basic mathematics and also.
Thank you, Mazi, because for those
English
people
because
in
his
Excel
are always grammatically rubbish.
Thank you. So if you pivot all these 6 subjects, topics rather, fields, then let's cap it with basic mathematics to pivot. When you pivot, so they can run all their analytics and result again with that. So that's why we have to add basic mathematics. Now this is 7 topics. Yes, let the Prime Minister have challenge within Nabikem. Nabikem is 8 years old and he behaves like a little child. So Nabikem is equal to him. So let them have that conversation and challenge. So if he's feeling okay, they can cap it with using musical instruments like guitar or piano to garnish. Yeah. Further, they can play chess together. So Nabi, IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu are presenting in Nabikem for presenting in Nabikem for a challenge between IPOB and the so-called imbecile that is intelligent enough to be a prime minister. I have no clue what that means. So and that is
let me allow you catch your breath. I have a little sip of water. And I may add, I know you've really done justice.
Let me finish, and then you can let me finish this. So in this 7 topics, Nabikem has given us the time. It is 1 hour 45 minutes. So it is 15. That's 15 minutes each.
Okay.
Thank you. So that is their challenge. If he lasts 5 minutes, that is all. That is the only answer I have for him and his fellow fools, imbeciles. Nonsense. They have no stand whatsoever. IPOB is all over the world. We are who we are, and we are indestructible.
Formidable. All you auto criminals, buffoons, morons that keep yapping your mouth about DOS this, DOS that, Lolo, Uchechi this, and all the nonsense you've been spewing using the sacred name of Biafra and IPOB to commit criminality. You now have a challenge with 8-year-old Nabikem Kanu, son of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will put all of you in your places. Case closed. Lolo, thank you very much for that. This is a wonderful breaking news on the UK Timeout on Radio Biafra Medin edition. We are nearly coming to our official time, but Lolo, if you're still in the mood,
My people, when I don't hear am, abeg make you share this video and drop your own opinion for inside comment section as e dey hot.